figured out a few things, and I moved some stuff around, and then, man, this stuff is so complicated to get up and running. And I work in technology, which is bananas. But I also am like missing all of the pieces that you would need. But just like even figuring out like what bitrate to stream at, and then how to put together the whole output, like even this thing that like this little box that I'm in, and like the just like all this stuff, you have to figure it out, which is really cool. But mad props to everyone who does it in a super awesome way, because it's definitely a new form of entertainment, and then putting it together, like, man, sorry, I'm rambling. Video games. Okay, cool. So before I changed the oh man, I missed one thing. Before I realized that I was getting this error that said that my encoding wasn't working, which I need to figure that out too. I last left off getting the yellow box. I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, we're gonna go continue and save, because that's what we do. So, right, we went that way first, and now, oh man, I'm still getting the same error. I think I'm gonna have to look that up, and then probably, I wonder what that is. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna Google it while we're talking, because I'm talking to myself right now. So that should be fun. Okay, so it says consider carrying down video settings. Okay, hold on. What will happen if I do this? Oh, cool. Okay. Right. OBS. Coding overload. Cool. Okay, so we're looking it up. Let's see what the internet says about this. High CPU usage. Uh-oh. I think that's because my computer's probably mad at me. I'm probably running too many things at one time. I wonder... Process priority. Oh, cool. Okay. So, it had nothing to do with my internet, which is funny because I had to change like my whole setup. I had to like move my coffee table, and then I had to get a different chair, and then I had to stack my computer on books. There's a lot that goes into this, but it looks like oh, it's because of the output resolution that I'm trying to do. So downscale your resolution, lower your frame rate, which is already pretty low. Well, not low-ish. Turns out, okay, so 60 frames per second is super important for gaming, and I learned this recently because the rate at which those frames move past the human eye, it allows the player to process in the way that they would process like real-time motion. So it's for more of an immersive experience. That's why, like, if you have super high frame rates like on PC games and things like that, that's way better, and why people tend to prefer playing like really, really intensive like first-person shooters and things like that, like Counter-Strike and stuff like that, on computer, because you can get the higher frame rate. But anyway, all that to say is I'm only using 30, but I'm also playing a 16-bit game, so it's not really that big of a deal. But okay, so I think that, where was that thing? Oh yeah, wait, no. It's my CPU that's having the problem. I don't really want to downgrade. What was that thing that they were saying? Process priority. That's the setting we want. So we're going to look at that. I wonder if I can change settings while I'm streaming. Real-time update. Real-time update. We're in the settings. Oh, but it won't let me. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. What is the output? I gotta find that thing. The, oh, I bet you it's in advanced. Okay, so it's not in advanced. Gonna have to look at what I was looking at. No, it's in settings, advanced. Common to give OBS above normal process priority. Let's see. It doesn't seem to be in my settings, which is weird. Although I haven't gotten that error in a little bit. I wonder if it's because I'm not doing as much at the moment. Also, I don't have that many applications open. Let's go to Activity Monitor. So I used to be an IT guy for a long time, and it was basic small to medium-sized business stuff, but it definitely helped to understand when you're trying to troubleshoot this type of stuff. Oh my god, I'm using 255% of my CPU. Okay, so that's why it's oh man, if my computer could make like a pixelated middle finger right now, it would just, oh man, my computer's so mad at me. Okay. Everything else doesn't use that much. Okay, so yeah, it's just... Yeah. So it's just a thing that's going to happen. I wonder what ways I can reduce this. The other thing that's probably going to have to happen, if I'm being completely honest, is I will probably need to get a Kinect, because I do not have a computer that can handle a streaming of an 8 or a 16-bit game. So that will change the types of games that I'm going to play, but what are you going to do, right? There's just things that we got to figure out. I've never made a stream before, so it's putting everything together bit by bit. But yeah, idle wakes up. Yeah, my computer is a little bit frustrated at the moment, but let's see. I wonder how long it takes to... Now I want to know what it would take to break it. Okay, where's my controller? All right. So if the stream cuts out and I don't say goodbye or anything, then that means my computer decided to melt, which is fun. Oh man, my computer's so hot. Okay, let's just give it a shot for a second. All right. So where were we? Yoshi's Island 2. Oh man, that's super quick. Like, you just start playing the game. I'm not even moving in the encoding. Ooh, man, that is such a sensitive controller. Also, who's that? What's going on? There's noises happening. Who's making those noises? What is that? Also, oh my god, this controller. Okay, so I'm not. It's like it's a really sensitive right. So I'll have to keep that in mind. Also, yeah. Yo, Yoshi. You know what's super cool about this game is when you jump on Yoshi, there's added percussion. And every time you jump off of him, the percussion goes away. Which I hope it. See that? I don't even know if you can hear it, but now check it out. As soon as I figure it. It's cool, right? Oh, I know what that noise that I couldn't figure out was. It's the error. It's the encoding overload error. Oh man, this is amazing. Okay, so I guess the next thing that we'll do is, I bet if I lower the bit rate, because the bit rate right now is at 2000. I had it at 2500 and then I moved it to 2000 after I plugged into the Ethernet, because originally I thought I was running into encoding errors from trying to stream. I started it as Wi-Fi. But now I'm thinking, well, not thinking, we figured it out, right? It's the CPU. So I'm wondering if I lower the bitrate even more, the CPU won't go bananas. Also, I could change the resolution, but then I'd have to make a whole frame thing again, and then, man, this is super tricky. Okay, but my computer's not melting, but I am definitely going to say goodbye at the moment, so expect me to come back with another weird thing that I'm trying, or I guess on Sunday with a Kinect. So one of the two, we'll figure it out. Oh yeah, it's Thursday. I don't know if you know that. You may know that because you're like watching this today, but like, what if you watch it tomorrow and then I say Sunday? You'd have no idea. So it's a Thursday right now. Right. Okay. I'll talk to you in a bit. Bye.